Last night these two bouncers, and one of them's alright, the other one's a scary, and his way or no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking or breathing how he doesn't want you to. So step out the queue, he makes examples of you, and there's no you can say. Behind they go through to the bit where you pay, and you realise then that it's finally the time to walk back past 10,000 eyes in a line, and you can swap jumpers and make another move. It's still in your brain, you've got something to prove to all the smirking faces and the boys in black. Why can't they be pleasant? Why can't they have a laugh? He's got his hand in your chest, he wants to give you a dub. Well, secretly I think he wants you all to kick off. He wants arms flying everywhere and balls as well. It's just something to talk about, a story to tell you.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen and people of YouTube. Welcome to episode 9 of my teams videos. This is Paulie, otherwise known as Dirty Trickz FC, to those of you on the forums. First of all, I'd like to open up with big thanks again to all those people that subscribed, commented, rated my videos. It's really nice to see people appreciate what I'm doing. Secondly, I'd like to give a ridiculous shout to those of you with German or Real Madrid teams, because Khedira, the informed version, is an absolute tank. I mean, 83 rating overall for an inform, you think, yeah, that's fine, but is it really worth me paying 40, 50k, whatever he is at the moment? I obviously didn't do that. I ran into him with cardinal abandon and just decided to stick him out there. I bought him on as a sub one game for inform Alonso, and I was like, that stat difference might be a bit awkward. Until I put him on and found out that Khedira actually ends up with 87 overall when you play him centre mid. I need to check and see what he gets overall when you play him centre defensive mid, but I can imagine it's going to be terrifyingly ridiculous. And also another thing that I found interesting, he actually gets an overall rating of 87 if you put him centre back. So those of you with teams maybe wondering what sort of centre backs you should go for if you can't think of any, maybe if you can't afford inform Carvalho, inform Pepe, get inform Khedira, because he's absolutely immense, and ending up having 87 overall in centre mid and centre back for an 83 is absolutely immense. One of the main reasons I've done this is because I have made a new team. Shock, shock, horror. I got bored of my Bundesliga side, and I decided I wanted an MLS side. Dun dun dun. This is the team now. I know there are a couple of big sort of players missing here. There's Gonzalez, who's an informed centre back, I think. But this team, as not one of my main teams, I wasn't really going to go out there and spend 350k on an informed silver that I really couldn't be arsed with. This team is sort of, I don't know a massive amount about the MLS. You know, I know Beckham's God mode at crossing and free kicks. I know Freddie Ljungberg is just insane. And another, just one more thing, informed Donovan, my goodness. I've played I think 5 games with him, and he has been turning defences inside out. And obviously you can't have an MLS side without Big Thierry playing in a forward role. But this team has been such a joy to play with. I mean, there's a lot of pace in this back sort of line. Marshall's there to sort of just control sort of the back line. I call it Marshall's law, but there we go. A little bit of a gaming sort of thing there. But it's a really fun team. I can imagine with all the normals of this team, it would probably be just the same. But the informed Donovan is, I mean, his stats speak for. I mean, if you obviously you put him right forward, you're not really going to expect him to do much defending, and you probably aren't going to expect him to be heading the ball that much. So 89 pace, 85 shooting, 84 passing, and 84 dribbling on an 85 just takes things to a whole new level of awesome. But yeah, this has been a very fun team to make. I'm wondering what team to go for next. I'm gonna keep doing my Road to Glory team and hopefully get a reasonably acceptable championship sort of side. I'm thinking to do a sort of target card. I'm considering trying to get a QPR / Norwich squad, as those were the two teams that got promoted to the Premiership this season. I thought as a sort of tribute-y kind of thing, I'd try and make a / sort of team, and I think the concept of having Grant Holt in form and a Tarat or something, I think is his name, up front together is going to be a horrifying notion. So that's my plan. I'll try and get one of those videos uploaded later. I've had quite a lot to do over the weekend. Just to finish off, I'd like to say a very big well done to Stoke City, who I watched the Arsenal game and gave them a right royal go. I was quite impressed, especially considering I was watching it with one of my friends who is an Arsenal fan. He wasn't very happy. After that game, I also had one of my friends round who was a Chelsea fan. Now, he's reasonably new to watching football, and the concept of someone conceding in the first 37 seconds he was not too pleased, and we were all in shock as well. But a sort of massive well done to Manchester United there for winning that. Probably David Luiz's worst game of his career, I'd say, on that one. And a massive, for those of you that don't watch Liga, ridiculously awesome win for Real Madrid, 6-2 against Sevilla. Cristiano Ronaldo getting 4. So I think we'll all be watching with bated breath to see how money hungry EA really are this week. And we will discover whether Ronaldo is going to get... I mean, my predictions are maybe a 91. I think that would be an interesting sort of thing. If they release a 92 version again, 92 is going to be cheap as hell. If they release a 93 version, the Team of the Year version is going to have to be 94 or 95. But that's just my sort of predictions. But thank you for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, tell your mates about this channel if you think they'll like it. You know, I'm trying to get some of the bigger names on YouTube to maybe let me do a dual com or something like that. So if anyone fancies stuff like that, I'd be totally up for it. The only thing I do sort of ask is for you to preferably be over the age of 16. So it doesn't sound really awkward. And have some knowledge of using like Ventrilo or TeamSpeak. Those of you that know what it is, you know, that's what we will need to record it, I can imagine. Or Skype. Skype works as well. But yeah, anyway, please, guys, have a nice day, and let me know what you think. Goodbye.